The American multinational automobile company Ford admitted they've learned a lot from Elon Musk's Tesla. Not every day do you hear about rival companies in the market taking any inspiration they may be taking from their competitors. Still, Ford set an example by praising how Tesla runs on a fantastic approach to manufacturing its electric cars. In this video, we'll discuss what Ford says about Tesla's ways. Firstly, let's dive into what made respected automobile manufacturers like Ford complement Tesla. It's no secret that Ford is among the world's most respected and loved automotive brands. The success of this company can be judged by how almost everyone knows its name worldwide. Since it's such a hugely renowned manufacturer of automobiles, it instantly makes you pay attention to the compliments it pays to other manufacturers, such as Tesla. Ford's CEO Jim Farley praised Tesla for its electric vehicle manufacturing strategies. This meant admitting that Tesla was winning the game, and Ford was looking to respect and learn from the moves it has made. Ford's vice president, Lisa Drake, also spoke briefly about the industrialization of electric vehicles in the company. She explained that the brand wishes to follow in Tesla's footsteps and build on big selling models offered in small numbers. She said Ford was not interested in creating a long stable full of electric mobiles, but wanted to start smart as Elon Musk did with Tesla. Drake explained that scale actually matters most in the game of manufacturing electric mobiles. She means that to compete in this highly competitive market of electric mobiles, manufacturers need to think wisely and make their processes of building cars efficient. Tesla does best with its manufacturing strategy to manage an efficient production line, and it's interesting to see a brand like Ford acknowledge that. Now, let's discuss Ford's moves to learn from its inspiration. Drake was not the only brand member that seemed interested in taking inspiration and praising Tesla. Her sentiment is echoed by many throughout the staff. Ford's chief officer, John Lawler, says it's important to respect that Tesla is not only a company that produces electric cars at a large scale, but also makes a substantial profit margin from it. Having a good profit margin is absolutely necessary for any company. To profit off a highly demanded product, a company like Ford is bound to make changes for its benefit. The brand had successfully hired former Tesla executives who they believe could help Ford achieve their vision for their very own line of electric vehicles. Currently, Tesla focuses on creating only two models in large numbers, the Model Y SUV and Model 3 sedan. This strategy benefits the brand because this choice makes its manufacturing process efficient. Following suit, Ford has also decided to limit the types of vehicles it will produce. It will lead with only 4 models: the F-150 Lightning, the Mustang Mach-E, the Transit, and a mysterious SUV yet to come out. From what we know as of yet, this upcoming SUV targets a European market and will be produced in collaboration with the famous Volkswagen brand. Moving forward, this is the future Ford wants. Ford only sold 60,000 EVs last year, but it aims to sell as many EVs as petrol cars by the end of 2030. That's an ambitious aim, but given the rising desire to own an electric vehicle, this may not be a far-off reality. Lisa Drake is confident their target is absolutely achievable. She admitted that though there's no telling what the future holds, Ford has never given so much attention to electric vehicles. Now that it realizes its full potential, they're ready to have a capacity installed for them rather than never taking that chance at all. Compared to the last 2 years, Drake believes the brand is less likely to be affected by shortages of components or materials because this time, the suppliers are on board with their extensive growth plans for EV manufacturing. Ford has its plans set in stone because Drake commented that these claims are not purely on paper, but are actively being worked on. She mentioned that the brand is also looking out for any signs of caution, such as the semiconductor shortages the car industry struggles with when competing with electronic goods. Since the economic fluctuation is making more people inclined to buy electronic goods, there's a bright side to this for the car industry, because it would mean they wouldn't suffer any semiconductor shortage. Their plan appears fail-proof because the company is literally sourcing raw materials from all over the world. Finally, let's look at Tesla's undeniable success in the automobile industry and why companies like Ford look up to it. Tesla is no small name, but in recent years, it's been making heads turn in the car industry. Ford is just one of many that look to its ways for inspiration. What really makes Tesla such a big success is its constantly rising valuation. This simple truth makes it a leader in the market. Automakers are forced to talk about how great Tesla really is. Chairman of the board of management of Volkswagen Group, Herbert Diess, is one such man who expressed Tesla's leading abilities in electrification cars to Volkswagen employees. Having famous automobile brands complement your company is a success usually only enjoyed by Tesla, because it did with cars what nobody had done before. While recognizing Tesla's incredible talent and choices, Ford's CEO did the same thing when he praised Tesla in a meeting with his employees. In order to be the best in the game, it's imperative that you know who you're up against, and that is exactly what Ford is doing as a brand when it looks at the things that made Tesla a valuable competitor. Farley made points that not only does Tesla have intelligent people working for them, but also that they can make their processes efficient to keep their costs low. Since he made these points in the meeting, it has encouraged employees to learn and appreciate the force that Tesla has become. Moving on to other news. First, let's touch on the time when the ADL chief called Elon Musk the Henry Ford of our time, but then thought better of it. Elon Musk finds himself in the limelight, one way or another, but when Jonathan Greenblatt calls the CEO of Tesla the Henry Ford of our time, the timing of his comment backfired on him because his organization had previously condemned Musk repeatedly. It's a little surprising to hear Greenblatt praising the most famous anti-Semite, Henry Ford, when previously the creator of Ford Motor Company was at the receiving end of his criticism. He praised Elon Musk by comparing him to Henry Ford, pointing out how the Tesla CEO had sought to solve big problems regardless of whether they lay in the realm of solar, mobility, or rocketry. While it's no small feat, it's almost comical that Greenblatt would make such a comment when just a few years prior, in 2020, he had asked then US President Donald Trump to offer an apology for complimenting Henry Ford. After being caught in the act, Greenblatt quickly admitted that he had worded his sentiments wrong, and that while Henry Ford was a renowned innovator, it does not take away from his awful anti-Semitism values. However, he added that he still believed in the praise meant for Musk for his work outside of social media, while emphasizing that he thought Musk might handle Twitter well, given his reputation in previous ventures. Greenblatt's comment shows how politically correct one must be when speaking on public platforms. Up next, Google lands a deal with Ford. Google is actively promoting its deal with Ford for the use of its cloud services. This deal exemplifies what businesses can achieve when collaborating with their cloud services. The CEOs of the two companies join hands to explain how their new update would affect the processes happening under Ford. During the partnership, Google will assist Ford with quality assurance tasks in their factories and provide over-the-air updates for software for their vehicles. Their deal will also ensure that Ford relies on Google's Android operating system to provide entertainment within their cars and the future plans for the vehicles they will make. Despite being mega companies, this will prove a lot of work for both. It will, however, mean that Ford can make its place in the ever-changing world where technology continues to meet cars. Finally, Ford's upcoming release, Transit Trail, is the perfect vehicle for traveling. Ford's upcoming vehicle, Transit Trail, has to be the best vehicle to soon come out to serve motorhome fans. It's a new model for its even more adventurous drivers. While it won't come out fully equipped to be a motorhome, it'll be the most suitable base for those who want to turn it into such. The vehicle, as seen in teasers, appears to have a unique grille and amber lights and is based on the significant 250 variants. It will also have distinctive wheels and tires that can drive well off the road. The Transit Trail has to be a good vehicle for all adventure-loving travelers. That's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about Tesla's success in the electric vehicles market and whether you think Ford will be its most significant competitor. Don't forget to like and share our video and subscribe to our channel for more news.